What is the product of the rational expressions in simplified form? So we're going to multiply k over k minus 3 times k squared minus 2k minus 3 over k minus 2. How do I multiply two rational expressions together? Chloe is here with her latest cheat sheet notes. She wants you to know that when you are multiplying and dividing rational expressions, that you want to factor everything that you possibly can. Also, cancel any of the same terms or quantities in the same rational expression in the numerators and denominators. When you're multiplying, remember you can cancel diagonally. And when you're dividing, you keep the first expression exactly the same. You change the division sign to multiplication. You flip the second expression, and then you can cancel diagonally. Now that we have Chloe's cheat sheet notes, we can go ahead and multiply these two rational expressions together. First of all, when we are looking at this, we want to go ahead and factor everything that we possibly can. K minus 3, and k minus 2 are already factored, but k squared minus 2k minus 3 is not factored. So we are going to have to factor this. Now, when we are factoring something that is already in standard form, we can go ahead and look at since this is a quadratic, we can look at the leading coefficient and the constant, multiply them by each other, and get all the factors that will get that. Then, when we add them together, they have to equal the middle number. So I went ahead and made a chart for this. We know the leading coefficient is 1 and the constant was negative 3. So what factors multiply by each other to give me negative 3? 1 times negative 3 and negative 1 times 3. Then the number in the middle was negative 2. So we went ahead and added these factors together and see which one gives us the negative 2. So we can see that negative 3 plus 1 will give me negative 2, and negative 3 times 1 will give me negative 3. So our two factors are 1 and negative 3 that we're going to be dealing with. Since our leading coefficient on this quadratic was a positive 1, we can go ahead and just split that into k plus 1, because of this positive 1 here, and k minus 3. If the leading coefficient was not a positive 1, we would have had to factor using the grouping technique. So now we have it all set up like this. Cancel the same terms or quantities in the same numerators and denominators, the same rational expression. So if I look at this first one, k over k minus 3, there's nothing that I can cancel out here between the two. There's nothing they have in common. But on this one over here, this top one has a quantity of k minus 3, and the bottom has a quantity of k minus 3. So I can go ahead and cancel out k minus 3 on both of these. Now you will notice that in the original problem, the k minus 3 in the denominator did not have parentheses. I added those parentheses there because that helps me to realize that that is a quantity. If I didn't have those parentheses there, I might accidentally cancel out this k and this k, which are not the same thing because this is k minus 3. It's an entire quantity. So that's why I put the parentheses there, and I would suggest you do the same thing. So after I've canceled out up and down, I'm going to go ahead and just rewrite it. So I have k over k minus 3, and I have k plus 1 over 1. I can't reduce anything else in each rational expression up and down, but because I am multiplying, I can cancel things out diagonally. So k and 1 are diagonal, but they have nothing in common that I can cancel out. Then k minus 3 and k plus 1 are diagonal, but they have nothing that I can cancel out. So since there's nothing else I can cancel, I just multiply both numerators together and both denominators together. K times k plus 1 is in the numerator. K minus 3 times 1 in the denominator is just k minus 3. So this right here would be my final answer for this one.